foremost, thank you all for being here today to celebrate our achievements and successes.
We would like to start by sharing you with a song, which we think is significant today as we look to the future and think about how life will be when we grow up.
We would now like to ask Mr. Ed to give his commencement speech, and then for Ms. Tira to join him on stage to present the certificates of achievement to the students of 6A.
Good morning. Honored guests, parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, colleagues, and most importantly, the graduating Year 6 class of 2020. I would like to thank you all first and foremost for taking the time out of your day to come here to celebrate the Year 6's successful completion of their primary education. For many members of Year 6, today marks the end of an 8-year journey through the early childhood and junior sections of ISS. Much has been accomplished along the way, Much has been learned through experiences both inside and outside of the classroom. You've learned how to read and count here. You've learned how to observe and record your ideas. You've learned to listen carefully to a musical pattern and stamp out each crotchet and quaver. You've learned to overcome your stage fright, to give performances that Shakespeare himself would be proud of. You've learned to step up to the plate with bravery and maturity far beyond your years, when the grown-ups of the world ask you to take your learning online in the midst of a global pandemic. You've learned about the unique flora and fauna of our beautiful islands, and you've come to understand the importance of taking care of the natural world around you. And through the years, you've run and played and danced and sang and skipped. You've experienced exhilaration and learned to deal with disappointment. And through these experiences, each of you has come to be the person who sits before me today. All that you've learned in your time here, you'll use for years to come. As here in the primary school, you've developed the foundations upon which the rest of your academic careers will be built. Which is to say that whilst today is very, very important, you are really just getting started. As you know, Year 6 and parents, this past term we've been studying North America, and today it's a day of jubilation for our friends in the USA, as it is their Independence Day, as we celebrated ours last week. Because of this fortuity, I thought I would take the opportunity to mention one of my American heroes, Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton rose to prominence as a brave and smart leader during the American War of Independence, though he came from the most humble and unassuming of beginnings. And his story is, I think, one of the greatest ever told. I mention Hamilton today for two reasons. The first is that over the course of his rise to becoming the founding father of a nation, he had many, many setbacks, and each one tested him. So too, in your journey, you will be tested. Seize these moments, these opportunities, and learn from them, and also learn about yourselves. Only by doing this will you realize your true, tremendous personal potential. Do not throw away your shot. The second reason that I mention Hamilton is that in order to make it, he had to make use of all of his skills and talents. He was clever, a leader, imaginative, curious, loyal to his cause, contrite when he had done wrong. He was creative, a little bit naughty, and a great storyteller. He was not just one kind of person, and neither are you. He was dynamic, like you. It's sometimes very tempting to think of ourselves in boxes, to put ourselves into categories. But I think one of the key things in life, and particularly as you go through secondary school, is to be everything and so much more. By doing this, the wider your range of interests will be, and the more skills you will develop. The more deep and more rounded your values will become. Cling on to these values and stand by them in all that you do. As Alexander Hamilton said himself, those who stand for nothing will fall for everything. So with the foundation that you've established here in the primary school, I implore you to remain open to all of the opportunities that lie ahead. Over the upcoming holiday, in Year 7, through secondary school, and to infinity and beyond. I'd like to leave you, finally, with my favorite line from one of the many, many books that we've read together this year, which is simply this, from Wonder by R.J. Palacio. When given the choice between being right and being kind, choose kind. Thank you.
And now for the graduates of class year 6A, Émilie André. Ethan Asamoah Ansah. Precious Awor Odiambo. Tanish Buva. Jamie Birman. Ranjit Chetty. Sujita Chetty. Sébastien Chiffon. Tristan Didon. Shantanu Nyanasekar. Litira Aturu Singh. Dehansa Gamage. Harry Hill. Elodie Hayat. Charmaine Katsande. Maitri Karai. Ariane Larose. Dwayne Laurence. Rashid Longhurst. Rajesh Selvakumar. Marla Sinon. Anouk Unterege. Anastasia Zapuniaka.
Thank you. Each year, at the A6 graduation, special awards are given to certain students for their outstanding effort and achievements. The first of these awards is a French award, which will be presented by Miss Brigitte.
Bonjour tout le monde. Well, the award, because we've had 3 classes, the award this morning for French goes to Hadia Korumtoli.
The second special award today is the Physical Education Award. We would like to invite Ms. Mariange on stage to give this award.
Good morning, everyone. So for the SPE award goes to Jamie Beeman.
The third special award today is a music award. We would like to invite Mr. Bennett on stage to give this award.
Best award, music award, goes to Yen Vital.
The next special award today is the ICT Award. I would like to invite Mr. Ed to present this award.
Thank you. I would like to invite Kian back to receive the award.
The next special award today is the Archery Award. We would like to invite Ms. Shirley on stage to give this award.
Good morning, everyone. The winner of this award is Dwayne Lawrence.
Next, it is the Maths Award.
Good morning, everyone. And the Maths Award goes to Jan Mikalski.
And now to present the English Award, Miss Glodell.
It's an honor and a privilege to award this English award to Zoe Barker.
The Science Award will be presented by Miss Beatrice.
The Science Award goes to Marc-Andre Benoit.
The final subject award today is for humanities.
And this award goes to Ariane Larose.
Could the musicians please join us on stage, please?
Congratulations to those students. We would now like to invite you to watch and listen to some of the talented musicians of the year 6 classes who have been working with Mr. Bennett to prepare the piece Ode to Joy for you today.
friends. That was beautiful. Can I now ask Miss Rumby to the stage to give her speech, and then for Miss Suzanne to join her on stage to present the achievement certificates to each member of 6B.
Our honored guests, the Board of Governors, senior management at ISS, parents, friends, staff, and the Year 6 graduates. A pleasant morning to you all. It is with great delight that we are all here gathered to celebrate your academic achievements as well as your other success throughout the Key Stage 2. To reflect on our journey this year, we will take our memories back to September where we started. We embarked our journey of the final year in juniors with great enthusiasm and attitude. We were all excited about it. We had so many boxes to tick. We even had bucket lists to fill and goals to achieve. Some of the main goals that we had to achieve were to learn and grow. It was a pleasure to watch you grow physically, intellectually, socially, and emotionally. You have challenged yourselves with full potential, and we are very proud of your achievements. As a year group, you have worked together. You began as different components, but cemented that component into a machine. We are proud of the people that you have become today, and we are particularly happy with the way you have cared for each other. You have been throughout the journey together with great care and compassion for each other. You have helped each other to adjust to the new normal smoothly, showing great maturity. You have not let all these challenges shape you. Instead, you have let the challenges sharpen you. You came out stronger. You were ready to continue with the journey. As you move on to Key Stage 3, remember you need each other all the time. Continue building on the valuable lessons that you have got throughout the years in primary. Did you know, in exactly 65 days from today, you will be ending your journey in Key Stage 2. You are right at the summit of Key Stage 2, but your new chapter will begin right at the bottom. Do not let this deter you, but go there with great determination. Go there with positive attitude as you have shown us throughout the years. There will be a lot of challenges and of course a lot of happy days too. As a group, you have worked together to combat some of the challenges that adults are probably also finding ways to challenge. There will be a lot of changes as well that will come to moving to a new chapter in life. May you not be overwhelmed. May you know that your Key Stage 2 teachers will always be there for you throughout your journey. Even if you are in the secondary school, we are there to listen. So if you need someone, you can count 1, 2, 3, and we will be there for you. Continue to take care of each other because you will definitely need each other. As Mr. Ed has said earlier on, we had a wonderful time studying different aspects of our curriculum. I got so much inspiration from our author of the book Wonder, R.J. Palacio, which I am going to leave you with 2 challenges to work on when you go to secondary. 2 things that I will request you to do: work hard and be kind. Remember, the world needs people who are kinder than necessary. And remember, kind words do not cost much, but they accomplish a lot. Thank you.
We'd like to call on stage the graduates from Class 6B.
Thank you, Miss Rumbi and Miss Suzanne.
We would now like to invite you to watch a short slideshow which Miss Shabella has kindly prepared for us.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out 'cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now 'cause you don't have another day. 'Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of the night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can Heather find a job that won't interfere with her tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Friends forever. Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it?
Can I now ask Miss Shirley to the stage to give her reflections, and then for Miss Tenagay to join her on stage to present the achievement certificates to each member of 6C.
Good morning, honored guests, dear parents, my lovely students, and their siblings. It is indeed a great privilege to stand before you to express my heartfelt feelings and emotions on this momentous morning and a landmark day in the lives of our students. What an amazing journey it has been. Arriving here today represents a significant achievement for all of us. As I reminisce about the day I was handed over the reins of Year 6C, I feel so gratified. My class is a motley of 23 bright, beaming young children, 23 pairs of expressive, eager, curious eyes waiting to see their mentor perform. And very soon we got busy teaching and learning. As the children learnt English, humanities, maths, science, art, information and communication technology, French, physical education, and music, they moved forward one step at a time, preparing for this day. The most laudable contributions of these fine pupils was in attending their Google Classroom. It was a commendable effort by all of them, and the memories of hanging out on Google Hangout will forever be cherished. Last but not the least, I'm proud of making Miss Sue Ansell very proud. I'm grateful to my students for putting their best foot forward and doing their very best for the Eco School. Budding scientists, naturalists, environmentalists. In this assortment of talents and potential, some learned with interest and devotion. Some listened with rapt attention. Some read eloquently. Some wrote beautifully. Some were articulate. A few had the gift of the gab. A handful had a passion for art. A few struggled and had to be prodded, but we all journeyed together. And in due course of time, they have grown and matured, ready to say bye to the primary schooling. However, this is not the end, but a new beginning. Every end is a new beginning. The end of the school year is always bittersweet for a teacher. The fact that another group of students has learned and grown up with me, and the acknowledgement that I too have learned and grown up with them as well, is a satisfying and wonderful feeling, which I believe only teachers understand in its entirety. Every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best that they can possibly be. A teacher, they need a teacher, a facilitator, a guru to look up to. A teacher is like a candle that consumes itself while lighting the way for the pupils. There can be few careers more rewarding than working with children. While jobs of this nature come with their share of challenges, every day we get to inspire minds, shape young lives, and support a child's physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Just a few lines from Abraham Lincoln's letter to his son's teacher. These lines have always been a source of inspiration for me. Teach him, if you can, how to laugh when he is sad. Teach him there is no shame in tears. Teach him to scoff at cynics and to beware of too much sweetness. Teach him to sell his brawn and brain to the highest bidders, but never to put a price tag on his heart and soul. Teach him to close his ears to a howling mob and to stand and fight if he thinks he is right. Treat him gently, but do not cuddle him, because only the test of fire makes fine steel. Let him have the courage to be impatient. Let him have the patience to be brave. Teach him always to have sublime faith in himself, because then he always will have sublime faith in mankind. Every school year begins with a starter's pistol, as one would be on a race. Graduation is the last part of this race, when eyes are set on the finish line, but you will still take a time take a moment to look around and enjoy the moment you finish. We thought controlling our laughter in class, full of silence, was the most challenging thing to do. Little did we realize that controlling our tears on the last day of school would be 1,000,000 times harder. I had a wonderful time with you, dear children. Warm memories will linger till a new bunch of bubbly pupils is ready to grab my attention. I wish you all the best in all your endeavors, your future endeavors. Do good deeds. And let me conclude once again with these lines in the book Wonder, from the book Wonder, the precepts by R.J. Palacio. Let your deeds be your monuments. Thank you.
Please welcome the graduates from Class 6C. Cruz Ambrosi. Zoe Barker. Marc-André Benoiton. Bianca Brunlinger. Alexandre de la Fontaine. Ella Didon. João do Nascimento Damasceno. Michaela Edmond. She's absent today. Ed Estico. Enzo Grandcourt. Tristan Emma. Hakim Jean-Louis. Randolph Joubert. Chantal Katsande. Léa Louise. Kaylee Lovett. Elga Luca. Mabruka Mohamed Amadou. Federico Malbrook. Alex Rouillon. Selvesh Sentil. Lucas Smith.
Thank you, Miss Shirley and Miss Tenegay. Now, on behalf of the Year 6 students, I would like to invite Ethan to read a vote of thanks which he has prepared.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests. I hope this day has been good so far, and I hope you will enjoy it moving on. On behalf of all my fellow Year 6 students, I would first like to thank you for the chance to represent you all, and on that note, I would like to express our immense gratitude to the principal, Mr. Ashish, the head of primary, Miss Gladell, and our phase leader, Miss Miranda, for their great support to our year group. I would also like to give a very, very, very special thanks to our amazing Year 6 teachers, Mr. Ed, Miss Roomby, and Miss Shirley, as well as Miss Marianne, who taught in 6C for the first half term. I would also like to offer thanks to Miss Tenegay, who has provided invaluable learning support across the year group, as well as our teachers. We would like to thank our incredible teaching assistants, Miss Tira, Miss Suzanne, Miss Rizvi, and Miss Nelsia, for challenging and inspiring us all throughout the year. Alongside them, I wish to extend my thanks to our fantastic team of specialist teachers who have devoted their time to our education this year. So thank you, Mr. Bennett, Miss Brigitte, Miss Katja, Mr. Steve, Mr. Paul, Miss Erica, Miss Mariage, Miss Tanya, and Miss Sue. Furthermore, I'd like to thank our teachers for their great efforts to ensure our learning continued during the COVID restrictions with Google Classroom. Prezi was also a wonderful experience which we all had a great time working on. Another highlight was our Christmas concert, which we all had a blast. I would also like to thank our school receptionist, HR, procurement officers, personal assistant to the principal, our drivers, our security, account officer, financial manager, maintenance team, and cleaning team. Finally, I'd like to thank everyone who somehow changed or influenced our time in juniors, as it wouldn't have been the same without you. We are happy, excited, and ready to go into secondary. Seniors. Thank you.
Thank you, Ethan. It is now time for some more special awards. To present the awards for outstanding efforts in each Year 6 class, we call Mr. Francoise.
The recipient for Best Achievement Award in 6A, Elodie Ayat.
academic achievements in each Year 6 class, we call our principal, Mr. Ashish.
For outstanding effort in Class 6A, Anastasia Zaprunyaka. The recipient for outstanding effort in Class 6B, Mia Goldstein. The recipient for outstanding effort in Class 6C, Lucas Smith.
Well done to all those students who received certificates.
And now for an extremely special award, we call Miss Claudel to present the ISS Key Stage 2 Teachers Award.
The name of the student has been inscribed into a plaque, which will be placed in the main school office for all to see, and is updated with an additional name each year.
The recipient for the Key Stage 2 Teachers Award this year is Ethan Asamoah Ansa.
Thank you, Miss Claudel, and well done to Ethan. You really deserve it.
We have one final award to give today, which is the Board of Governors Award. To present the first primary Board of Governors Award, we call upon Mr. Corey Opperman.
Good morning, all. I'm not Corey Opperman, obviously. This is the commencement of a new tradition for the Year 6 graduation, whereby we will be introducing the Board of Governors Award. The criteria for this award will go to the student who has certain qualities, such as being an enthusiastic learner, a team player with a positive attitude, possesses the spirit of volunteerism, and is sociable, determined, and reliable. The awardee today will receive the rotating board shield, which is returned to the school at the end of this term, a miniature shield to keep, and a cash prize of 3,000 rupees sponsored by the board members. This year's Board of Governors awardee has the qualities I have just mentioned. He is a student who has been heading his way with a dazzling smile throughout his primary education at ISS since September 2012, when he joined in Reception 1. A role model to his peers with excellent behavior, effort, attendance, and punctuality. He is trustworthy, responsible, and conscientious at any given task, whether it be the International Life Skills Olympiads, the Australian Maths Competition, some funky dance steps, or facing an opponent on the tatamimi as a karateka or at the chessboard. This young citizen is very much involved in his community and is known to eagerly participate in a wide variety of functions and competitions, such as the eco-friendly marathon and the Hindu temple cultural events. He loves a challenge and is hungry for knowledge, keen on languages and caring for the world around him. He understands the importance of learning in one's life, and may his patience carry him a long way, running like the wind. The winner of this year's Board of Governors Award is Selvesh Senthil from Year 6C.
And now to bring our ceremony to an end, we'd like to invite Miss Claudel to the stage to give her closing remarks.
A graduation ceremony is always a happy event, and it serves to acknowledge all the hard work and dedication to the students and the teachers and parents and the collective commitment they have all shown to provide the best and most rounded education which is possible for the Year 6s on every level. Education is not the learning of facts. It's the training of the mind to think. And Albert Einstein said that. So we find ourselves today in a world more dynamic in its social evolution than ever before, where there is more change in ways we couldn't even imagine. Moreover, before we start on our journey into secondary, Year 6s, I want to encourage you always to speak with honesty, think with sincerity, and act with integrity. And for you in Kids Speak, it means doing the right thing when no one's looking. So integrity is very, very important. To be prepared is vital, and education is the foundation of readiness. I want to encourage you to discover your passion. Follow it. Learn as much as possible about it. Seek to educate yourself to the fullest possible extent. Be determined to be the best in your field. Whichever road you choose, whatever subjects you choose, Temper it with good sense and reason. Plan well. Look as far down as the road as you possibly can and place your marker there. Always be kind to yourself and to others. Make this the central tenet in all that you do. Quoting is a very important thing because we learn from others. And this last quote that I'd like to share and leave with you today is educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. The great part in the forming of a great person is the way and manner in which they conduct themselves and their relationships. Be selfless and caring. Take delight in one another and have fun. Have fun. Laughter is a miraculous healer in all things, and laugh often. Never underestimate anybody, and never underestimate yourself. You were born with the ability to change someone's life for the better. Don't ever waste it. You have sailed under the flag of you're not born for yourself, but for the world. We all wish you the very best as you move into a new chapter in your lives. I salute you and I congratulate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Glodell, and thank you once again, everyone, for coming today. We would now like to perform for you one last time. Graduates, please join me on stage.
Thank you so much for being here today. And I'm sure you want to take lots of photographs of your treasures. So we're going to ask them to very orderly to leave the stage. And thank you once again for coming. Thank you. You may leave. Just wait for them to go. Just wait. Okay. Well done. You all did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Really good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not too sure if you know, but there are refreshments for you as you leave in the foyer. Thank you so much.